Speaking of community, we're up to the ASMR prompt challenge. What an amazing amount of submissions and the heart and particularly in a few entries, the spirit of like taking like the rote ASMR and pushing the envelope on what that means so far beyond. I'm looking at you, Susie. That was that was amazing. So I would love to get a bunch of people up after we play these prompt challenge submissions. So give yourselves a round of applause before we get into it, y'all.
Your VR session begins now.
Would you like some sunscreen?
Absolutely. Session complete. What? No! Damn.
Sleep stilly, I'm a sleepy snake, I'm a sneaky snake, a sleepy, sleepy, sneaky snake. Silent soon, softer, slower, sinking, sleep, sleep, sleep.
Whoa.
What's that?
I just built a budgeting app in Base 44.
Guys, Nina just built an app.
Impossible.
Tiny Ghost Studios.
Velsha Oshara.
Sultha Naire. Tessa Volsharem. Volsha Tyredim. Sultha Naire.
little one. A pretty thing like you should be smiling.
Tonight, a little skincare. All clean.
Please, take this.
Wow. Wowie, folks. That was amazing. Another round of applause for everybody who submitted. Can we get everybody who submitted, who's here tonight, to hop on the stage? I'd love to get a few bits and pieces from you all. Absolutely. Come on down, come on down. Alan couldn't be here tonight. Unfortunately, he's got, as his email said, a wee bit of pneumonia. And We wish him extremely well. So Michelle is going to grab a lovely photo of us all for the prompt submissions. Thank you. All right, extra light.
Okay, everybody, eyes here.
Amazing. Thank you. I want to get a few words from folks that haven't like really presented so much before. So I'm going to start with you.
Great. Okay. Hi, everyone. I work for Canada's leading authority in 17th to 19th century antiques. So let that just soak in for a little bit. So this is completely foreign to me. I'm not a filmmaker, not a traditional filmmaker at all. So I just find it really amazing that with all the new future tools that we have at our disposal, that we can actually attempt to be a filmmaker. So thanks to everyone for coming and for those who have allowed the space for us to show.
What's your name?
Sorry?
What's your name?
I'm Fatima Travasos.
Hey, great to see you, Fatima.
Yes. Skincare. Oh, thank you. Thank you.
All right, pass it down. This is a puff and pass scenario. So yeah.
Oh, good. I'm next. My name is Nicole Lister, and I've been working in film for over 25 years. Makes me feel old. And I'm just recently in the last few months, just getting into AI and learning how to do it. And I would love to continue getting better and better. Yeah.
Which one did you do?
Oh, I did the lotion one.
Nice.
Nice. Thank you, Nicole. Go ahead.
Hello, my name is Jen. I did not prepare to speak, but I did the one with the glass spiders.
That's so good.
I really wish the jelly rain worked, but it didn't really quite work. I kind of had to finagle it a little bit. I am a filmmaker. I went to Emily Carr for film, and I've worked in stunts, I guess, in film for the last maybe 13 to 15 years. So it's been a little while. I'm Nicole's friend. She kind of dragged me into this. She like texted me out of nowhere. It's like, oh, do you know about this program? And I'm like, I don't, but I'd love to learn. And now I'm here.
Thanks, Jen. Jen, can you just speak about the finagling that you had to do on that one shot? What did you have to do to like get it to closer to where you wanted?
So I think as a filmmaker, I approach it more from a filmmaker's perspective. It's a lot of, I planned it out and I use the software that Nicole introduced me to, or not software, it's like a platform called Imagine Art.
Mm-hmm.
And then I use ChatGPT as like a guidance to find the places with AI that I can use for sound generation, because I was like, oh, this is an exercise to learn more about what I can do with AI. So I played with Suno, and then I settled on Stable Audio to generate something that's more sound effects and ASMR. So I use that as a base, and then I use the workflow platform of Imagine Art to create the images, and then from the images I use that to generate the video, and then I compiled everything in Adobe and sound layering and stuff. Thanks. Yeah.
Great process. Thank you. Go ahead.
Hi guys, my name is Suhas, and I work in AI consulting. I run workshops, and this is I created the one where the person rips off the face. Yeah, that's what I did.
Thank you. Subtle. I like it.
Did you look in the mirror to any of that stuff? Cool. How those hands move. Hi, my name is Arno. I invite you to go to animalasr.com. The dogs. Thank you. Not a filmmaker, but there's a filmmaker in me here somewhere, and AI is allowing me to explore that. And I got to say, guys, the prompt challenge is the thing, because when I get back, it allows me to do short form, experimental, test what I can do. So bring it on. I love it. Look forward to it every month.
Amazing. Arno, I remember your submission last month was really wonderful as well. Can you tell us a little bit about your process and the tools that you use? Because it's really beautiful stuff.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Well, the beauty comes from, I felt like if I res it up after I've produced it by using Topaz, or in that case Topaz, and then down res it again, that helps a lot to make it a little sparkly and feel kind of sharp.
Okay, you're doing the free res trick.
Also, also knowing that they're well trained on animals and people helps, as opposed to the things that that I often try and it just doesn't work. So those two things have helped a lot. So thanks.
Know your limit, play within it, always wins. That's awesome.
I'll push it next time, though.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
I'm Luke again, and I did Fey SMR, and yeah, I don't know. You saw my one last time was an orc getting toilet paper, so I really like fantasy stuff. But yeah, one of the big things that stood out for me was just if I've done 3D animation for many years, and if I had done that by myself, it would have taken a year, and I did that in 12 hours basically. So it's kind of crazy what you're able to do, and just imagination go free and just kind of like take a weekend to just do something super silly and whatever and just have fun with it. So, yeah.
It really speaks to, there's so many backgrounds that are a little bit adjacent to film or even like entirely out of film and are actually getting like, intention to pixels in its purest way of fashion than we've ever had access to before. And that's really exciting to hear from each and every one of you. So super cool. Michel.
Hi, I'm Michel Leblanc. I'm not from a film background. I was doing coding. I got laid off a while ago, but I've been doing all things AI now for a couple of years, and I've had to just throw my hand at this, and I've been having a blast. I've got about 50 social media little shorts now up on YouTube. A little bit of a. Mine was the one with the glaciers and the lava. That was mine.
Yeah, the one shot. Yeah. That was really cool.
Well, I had a really simple workflow on that one. I used Grok, and I used the formatting was wrong. Like it was too small. It was for shorts. So I had to change the perspective on it and the resolution. So I used Google Colab, and then I got it to generate some cells that can manipulate the outputs.
It's all about workflow. Very cool stuff, sir. Thank you very much. Mm-hmm.
Hi, I'm Susie. I went to my first meet in January. Mine was really weird. So
talk about your process on this one. A few of us saw your post on LinkedIn, and it's like, please, I know you're going to talk a little bit further with Mayumi, but give us the Coles notes right now. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I'm a bit of a punk rocker. Myself, I recorded with Steve Albini in Chicago. I don't know if you guys know him, but he was
legendary.
He's a legendary. He not recently, but he passed away. And it was kind of like, but he still lives on, like his music and energy. So anyway, and then through me too. And so I have a punk attitude when it comes to AI. And so I got the project, and I started like, okay, I'm gonna make this clip, and I'm gonna create like, characters and that sort of thing, and create an environment. And then I started using, I think it was OpenAI, but then I got really mad at it. And I was like, no, why are you telling me what to do? And why are you dictating my creativity? And I started getting punk rock. So I was like, okay, well, you know what? I'm going to create my own app. And so I started creating a own web map on, and so I could go on, but I ended up realizing that, no, actually, and I've always wanted to be an architect, but that I was starting to get into world building. And I was looking at City of Vancouver's open API, and trying to integrate that into AI and into my projects, because I love Vancouver. So anyway, what you saw was like just the first iteration of what I was trying to create. So it was a mess, but I really appreciate that I got to debut it here. And so, yeah, that's me. Yeah, thank you.
That's really cool. We'll hear a bit more about the granular details of your project in a bit. It's awesome. Thank you.
Hi, everyone. My name is David. I made the one where this Elia causes fire because he flips over his candle and stuff. And I was like, before I walked into this room, I thought I was being funny and take the theme of ASMR a bit far. And then I started seeing you guys' work. I would be like, I'm the most normal one. So it was. Oh, you guys did a great job. Like, you guys are literally making episodes of like, I don't know. It's not ASMR. it's something else. So. I don't have tons of experience in AI filmmaking, but I did shot films and made stuff back in school. So for this one, a lot of stuff like the loading screen were actually added in the post because I have to cover things up. I had this issue where stuff just pops out, right? And I show this loading screen to cover things. And that turns out to be sort of like a punchline. It adds a little bit of humor to it. So I kept it. And then the base 44 ads as well. For some reason, I don't know what my YouTube algorithm thinks who I am, but like the only two kind of ads I see nowadays is either base 44 or that down platinum dishwasher detergent thing. with the two ducks. I know some of you knows what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
I don't have YouTube Premium, so I have to see that like every single time. And that base 44S. So yeah, that's about it. The model I used, it was ByteDance Seedance 2.0. It was pretty fun because for restriction, due to some restrictions here, it's only available in China mainland. So I had to pull out my phone from China. I have to use my Chinese phone number to get it work. It took a lot of unnecessary effort. I didn't really spend a lot of time prompting and like actual mimicking. It was the registering part that took me some time.
That's amazing. For those of you that don't know the story of what went down with Seedance 2, it was highly touted to have been released, I think it was February 24th, if I'm not mistaken, and it didn't happen because there were a whole bunch of creators that got early access, mostly from China mainland and some North American and European early access folks. They really took advantage of extremely loose IP guardrails. And generated that infamous clip now where you see Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise duking it out. That was Seedance 2, and Hollywood went woof, lawsuit city. So a little bird from Seedance tells me it's at least highly delayed in most of the world. It's an evolving kind of thing. So, those of us who get to play with it right now, it's small towns that are going to have access to it right now. It's really cool that you got a chance to muck around with it. Yeah.
It's very funny as well, because when I was in China in my high school before I came aboard, I was using Facebook, I was using Instagram, I was using foreign softwares. Now I'm here, I'm starting using I guess I'm just not with the trend, I guess.
Grass is always greener, right? Yeah. On your algorithm note, I always say that it's a level of new intimacy to see someone's YouTube algorithm, because, oh my God. Thank you so much, folks. That was amazing stuff. I can't wait to post your work so that everyone else online can see it. I also have to catch up on last month's because I've been sick and I'm a little bit behind. So you're going to see a whole flood of things come out over the next few weeks. Thank you so much, folks. Amazing work. Thank you for taking that community spirit so hard.
What's the next challenge?
The next challenge.
Oh yeah, what is the next challenge? Do we have a new challenge yet?
I'll think of something for the end of the night.
Did we mention it's March and it's the busiest month of all of our careers? Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Hey, okay, let's take this community spirit here. Who wants to suggest prompt challenges for next month's screening? Who's got some ideas?
So you, at the beginning, you mentioned that you want to build something in a studio, with the venue.
Yeah.
So maybe just imagining venue and making something around that can be useful for that purpose too.
Pre-visualization. Very nice, sir. Yeah. Yeah, punk rock chat. Okay. All right. I'm super down for that. What's that? Burnout. Been there, done that? I like it though. Yeah. Anybody else who's yeah?
What about dialogue?
Dialogue.
Really convincing, emotionally resonant dialogue.
We should put all of these down.
Yeah. Well, we'll kind of get things on the microphone, but yeah, let's write them down. Telenovelas. John Mutter may have a lead on that. His are incredible. Anybody else? We got a lot of amazing ideas here. We might be like good to. Oh, hey, Danny, how you doing?
What about something retro, like the 80s, 70s?
Yeah. Really digging into the style. Michael's got a real eye for period styles that I really admire quite a bit in his work. So yeah, that'd be really cool. Absolutely. And I saw one more. Yes, sir.
Appetite.
Appetite.
Wide open.
Yeah. Ooh, that's okay. What's your name? Gregory. Okay, Gregory coming in with the heat there. That's amazing. Yeah.
What about Easter?
Easter, yeah, that's coming up. It's a little denominational, but that's certainly one thing we could look at for sure. Zombies. Easter and zombies. It's like peanut butter and jam. Yeah. Maybe some hot crust buns while we're at it. Yeah. Okay.
Adding the appetite to that.
Hey, yo, full circle, Richard. That's okay. What's that? Cool. Dreams. Okay. Maybe we should put up a poll, Mayumi. What do you think? Yeah? Let's do a poll. Okay, Mayumi will send out a poll. Okay, I feel like a parrot right now. Yeah. Cool.